Good evening. Today is Wednesday evening, first day after election. Still, we don't know who is president, but I already told you, trust God. He is, my glasses, He is the choose for us, because my fundamental, I give it God only. This is what He's want. Last time I talking about families, and today I want talking about communication life, because it's a lot is going on. I know a lot of people around me, and I start thinking about, after last episode, how much I have time with other people in my life. In Soviet Union, in different country, it's different world, and fundamentals like they're different. You know, I like the searching is like study scientists would say about something like physical or math or whatever is Christian world. It's very interested how they work. I work with scientists almost 8 years, 7 years, and it's very interested work with them. And it's interested. After that, my first episode about surgery, I'm searching a lot how neurological body contact with our brain. And last probably few days, I'm start thinking about how mentally brain contact with our body, and what is this mentally, what is fundamental. It's very, very deep. As I start talking with my older sister, we talk to her every day most, and we start remember what my father teach us. What is this? It's very interested. We start study Bible very young, very little. When we start remember something, story, Jesus story, when we little, like 2 years, half, 3 years, my father always reading us story, Bible story. And my fundamental coming from Life of Book, right there. This is what is fundamental for me. For scientists exist, because they don't believe in God, a lot of scientists. But Christian world believe it that, right? This is all our foundation, fundamental words. And I want to read it to you today in Hebrews chapter 8, verse 10. This is the covenant I will establish with the people of Israel. After that time, declares the Lord, I will put my laws in our mind, and write them on their hearts. I will be their God. This is my fundamental. He's put me mentally everything what I need to know, because I'm making my choice. And me and my sister will start to remember childhood, how we grow, how my father teaching us about Life of Book, what we need to know in our society. When we adult right now, and how that world living, where is our kids, where is our families in societies. Like I last time told you about Boy Scout. They have a program, right? Somebody that make it that program is have the beginning of that program. And I won't tell you about Soviet Union when I'm growing up. We don't have government program in my family because we just have public school. We have music school, musician school, governments. And inside of our house, we have Christian world, under the ground, under the government. Is that time, there's no churches in the Soviet Union, everybody hiding. I told you already that story. If they found that, you go to jail for this, for Bible, for news testimony, for any kind of little books. This is against the law of government. God is not there. They don't believe it, God. They say God does exist. But fundamental exists. God can control just fundamental. Through that book, mentally, learning right there, read the story. There's everything right there. This is best fun what you can have it. I studied that when I'm little. Right now, that's all seeds is growing inside of me. And we start thinking about life what we go through in Soviet Union. We're talking about communication what we have in the world. I can tell you 100%, not a lot of Americans living in Russia. But in America, a lot of living Russian people. Communities, Russian communities, right? Ukraine, any countries. But it's so hard to survive if you go to right now Iran or Iraq, American people, or North Korea. We have bad issues with that, right? But I'm from there. I'm from Soviet Union. And I'm alive still. Because my fundamental, my father teach us who is we depend. Who is put law and words in our brain and hearts, right in our hearts and our souls. It's a beautiful things. And we today talked with my sister about she's watched my that last episode, and we start thinking about how we go to camps when my father pastor and leader of that church organization in Russia. And we start talking about how we go to Siberia and the camps. A lot of people come in. It's everything organized by leaders. My father and his teams, other pastors, they talking, they making, they have communication, different way, not right now. Right now we just like grab a cellular phone, taking pictures, send it, and we use Skype, use WhatsApp, technology, right? I love technology. Used to, my father have a bike. He's go to work on a bike. He's go to church in public transportation. And we all are. Only sometimes we use the taxi, but only government have transportation in Russia that time. Not a lot of people have transportation like a personal car. And back in the day in America too, like long time ago by Russians is behind America always. They don't want to say that right now, but I know they are. Because they different fundamental issue they have it. People decided different living. We making choice physically, but God put on us that seeds. And remember, Lucifer sit on your shoulders always and his agents and whispering you, oh, maybe you're doing this not right. Maybe this person is accused you need to judge him or pay back. Honest, it so hurts my feeling when I see people depressed or sad. This is, yesterday I have my son, 2 girls come over. It's my son friends from Kalamazoo Central. They play volleyball and they I know the appearance, and I asking one girl, how you doing? She said, I'm okay. I say, what do you mean you're okay? How you feel? She's telling me, Moss, I'm sad. I say, why you sad? She said, I don't know, but I know why. Because it's COVID, they trapped it in the houses, they lay down on the bed all day, watch the TV, doing school, and they go to practice. I'm cancelled for my boy football, reason have a discrimination. I don't want nobody discriminate me, because in Soviet Union nobody discriminate me. In a freedom country, more worse. I don't accept that. I'm a freedom. I love freedom, my freedom. I have my voice right there. In Russia, I don't have no voice. It's very hard to survive in Russia, American people, because they have different fundamental. The Christian world right there is very big percentage in America. Everybody know Jesus. It doesn't matter, journalist or who. Everybody know God in America. God bless America. That's what I heard first year when I living in America, in Chicago. God bless America. Remember I told you, 9/11. I have a shocked. We don't have this in Russia. We still don't have this in Russia. We have this before revolution, when it's king size. Every king pray for any situation in the country. But after the revolution start, socialism come in the country, they destroy that. They destroy that communication. But I have a lot of communication in Russia. All Russia come into my father's house, my childhood, with all different recipe of different cuisines, Maslans, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, different countries, Pribaltics, Ukraine, Moldova, Siberian, Central Russia, West and North. I meet a lot of people in my life. We go to camps, same exactly program. I can tell you administration rules about safety, about nature, about learning something. We have same things in our camps and Christian camps. Adult organized for us programs to teaching us nature, to teaching us everything what we need to know, maybe even more. We know very good story in Russia, that back in the day everybody knows story. I know a lot of story about America before I'm coming right there. American people don't know that story, what I know about America. And I remember when I'm in middle school, we go to the city of Zhirianovsk. Right there is river log have right there in to sea, Zhirianovsk Sea, and we right there have a camp. Lady who is director of that camp, she's arrested with her manager of that camp. We have like 300 kids, middle school, Christian, from different kind of cities. Some are from Siberia, some are from Kazakhstan, some are from different countries around that. Whereas my father head of leader of the church. 2 leaders go to for that camp and the jail. Leader of go to almost 3 years, 2 years and 7 months, and other girl, they both of like 30, 40 years old between. She's go 2.5 years old, jail time. And remember I told you some of they tortured them, put underneath under nail needles to torture people. What do you think that? Beautiful organization, but people suffer for this and serve the God mission. Still, they survive. I'm right there. I told about my sister what they done. They abused us all the time, bully us. We don't have freedom in Russia. And we have to survive. We have to hide. Leaders of a church, everything organized, same rules like in everywhere countries, camps. I work for government and I recruit a very big summer camp. It's like 7,000 kids right there. And my chief manager right there and administration that camp. I told you already that story where I meet the journalist, chief journalist in the city. And I know it's same organization what I'm learning when I'm child, when it's my father organized and his teams in the church. Same, nothing different, just government and religion, Christian world. This is difference. Always you have side, left and right. And yesterday I talked with the girls about this. And I'm making them happy and I say, please, we can't be sad. We have to enjoy our life, know each other, meet each other. Know that society, what's going on right now. I'm going to camp when I come back to church when I'm 34 in the central Russia. Right before I go to America. It's like 7,000 people in that camp. Christian world. From all over the cities. A lot of I know. We have beautiful time all week. Beautiful camp. With everything. Same organization. Same like Boy Scout organization. We need that. This year we have COVID. We don't have nothing. Kids don't have nothing. They sad. They depressed. They don't have communication. They can't choose. They can't make choices. Do you think that is right? If I survive scarlet and different kind of infections in Russia, we have tuberculosis very bad. We every quarter of year vaccinate. When I come into America, they vaccinate, and we have right there different vaccine. Russia still have tuberculosis in the country, a lot. America is beautiful country. Best doctors in America. Everybody know. I don't know who is be president. I want to hear, but I know God put right person in that chair. I love America. And I love my social skill. When I learning in Russia that social skill, working for government, working for Christian churches, both of sides. But I choose my path. I choose my fundamental truth. It's right there. And I always be stay right there. You know, it's meeting people around us. It's very best things what you can do. Right now on dating site. I told you already. I meet a lot of people right there. a lot of scams. I'm working with my niece in Moscow. Send her pictures, who is, I suspicious, probably scam. I can't open that website, Russian website, probably KGB. She's right away sending me all profiles that people. That picture she's just 5 seconds uploaded. All profiles. In America I'm pay $30. And I don't find exact stuff. I found person saying name, business and everything, but scam using that profile. It's very hard to find, but when you're learning, when you have that communication of world, we have smart people around. We have beautiful people around who have a love inside. We just have to communicate all the time. Negotiation, forgiveness, learning, coaching, express yourself, choose your right spot in the world, study, reading Bible and praying. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's just like, for me it's so fun communicate on that side with men's, because I'm learning a lot. Everybody different, and I'm adult, I'm not teenager, and I'm not young lady. I have already my experience. You think that's easy to find your person who is be know you good or who is be accept you who you are. It's not easy. Everybody have some kind of problem. And adults don't want to teach each other anymore. They have to accept each other, communication with each other. They have to know each other best way. Don't hurt each other. But we have scam a lot. What we have to do? Me and my niece, she send it to me, and I right away send it that message, and I say, you know what? We have smart ladies in that world too. You want to scam me? You already write me poem, romantics. I already know all that poems. I have full book of that poems already. They send it me, send it, and me send it. I say, okay, let's go. I learning my English to reading, and I write the messages to writing. This is my fundamental. I don't want to be rude. I always tell the truth. If I found the truth, I send it that message. Some of the reactions I have, ha ha, and that's it. What they can say. I don't know where is that people sit in Africa, Nigeria, or in Egypt, or Turkish, or Russia, or even in America. A lot of scams, women and men, they use it profiles. But when you communicate in that world between smart people, whatever it is, loving people, you choose your path, you will find your answers. And you'll be happy. And I told the teenagers yesterday, don't fail. You can find something, start working. And one girl told me, I am start working mine because she's a graduate next year, she's a senior. And she's already know what college she's going. She's won't go to very hard and freshman in college to get a good grade, to be smart, to be success in her mind, to choose right path. It's a good journey. I have hard time with my boy, honest. It's really nothing I can do because it's COVID, second wave. Again, everything locked up. Movie close to us locked up. All basketball courts is locked up. What he's go to run outside, he's go working out. and again home, homeschool. Today just only one class, 1 hour, that's it. What he's have to do? I'm at work. I'm at work. Of course I'm upset, but I talk to him very serious about everything. He don't like it, my fundamental, but I tell him read the Bible and wisdom book, King of Solomon, Proverbs. He start reading, and I don't give up on him. It's very hard. I know, hard for me and hard for him too. But who's I have to accuse or judge? No one. We have to have communication right now between us, between people. I call Russia all the time, or Germany. I have family members right there, or friends, and I have friends right there too. I tell you last time, I have families around. We talking through Facebook, show the pictures, show the how we grow. Yes, it's COVID, yes. We put the mask on, doing the pictures and send it to each other. They will know how we feel, we know how we go work, we know who is don't work, who is what doing. Again, it's this communication, just different word and technology. Use it that. Don't be sad, don't be depressed, don't be blaming each other. And what is a spouse? This is a spouse. Move on. I don't want stranded on that world. I know Jesus' time is coming, and He say, I'll be right there. And I'm asking you about my law, what I'm put on your mind and your heart. Do you live in right today? Do you have love in your heart? I'm stopped today in my worker visit. I forgot to sign check and talk to her husband. He's going through a lot. She's worked for me already 10 years. Over 10 years. And we start have memory how she's coming to me from Chicago, and she don't have transportation. Like 4 years before 10 years, I'm hired different lady, and after 4 years, and she don't have transportation, and I say, I'm sorry, I need you have transportation because I can't drive her. I'm in Kalamazoo. She's in South Haven. After 4 years, I put my application ad on paper, and she's called me back. And I hire her. She say, I have a bike, and my mother-in-law can give it to me car in winter time. And she's over 10 years working with me. Beautiful lady. And her husband go through a lot. He's have accident, motorcycle accident, and he survived. God give it to him miracle. Everybody in Bronson Hospital tell, you're a miracle. This is like probably 6 years ago. He's going through cancer again, and again survive. That is, he's a musician, he's a cook. Beautiful family. They go through a lot. We have good communication with them. We pray for each other. We understand each other. My daughter worked with that lady, actually, 7 years. Help her clean the church. Time flies. We have beautiful memories together. Other way is don't have no way. I talked with her husband today about the fundamental. He's agree with me. Not just me talking about this, there's a lot of people talking about this. Different nationalities, different countries, different communities, different villages. My village right there, I have my village. I have all the time kids come over in my place, and I try to be example to Christian women with love, with giving, with coaching them, don't give up. Not a lot of people love doing this anymore. Why? Why we don't want to communicate? World is so beautiful. I meet one guy right now in a date site. And we have 3 times we see each other, dates, and we're talking about, he's asking me, I want to go back to Russia. I tell my story, and I have 2 more guys won't meet me. They watched me in my YouTube right now. They still won't meet me. I just want meet people first before I'm making my choice. And they tell me I'm a very strong woman. And that guy tell me, I don't want you to go to Russia. You have to stay there. I show you America how beautiful it is. There's a lot of places in America where I want to go and look in. How America is beautiful. I don't have time. I raise my boy. And I work so hard. But God give me time soon. I know that. Everything beyond time. I love that communication world. It doesn't matter where. With my client, with my workers, with my son friends, with my daughter friends, in my dating site, in the Christian world, in different countries. I know people opinions about politician view. They today already text me, who is president in America? I say, I don't know, not yet. I hope Russia help that, find the vote. They joking already around. They know about situation what we have and Russia have. Christian world know a lot of things. We communicate. We know politician views. We read the Bible. We know time what we're living right now. We want to speak up of this. We're living very hard time actually. And only God can protect us. Only. Protect our villages, our kids, our families. Hope exists, not exist, right? Or exist, hope. For me, I have hope. I try to teach my son right now. Don't lose it, that hope. It doesn't matter what. You go to Bali, it's okay. Make you more stronger. You discriminate by coaches, it's okay. God give you day. And God give you time. Your time is coming when it's God give it to you. Who you want to be. Just don't lose it, your hope. Don't lose it, hope. Please. And he's telling me, Mom, okay, I love you, Mom. It's not easy, but love is big, power of God. And our fundamental is very huge. If you give it to God, God can make you everything. He can paint in your world with all colors, beautiful colors. I have that flowers with that colors. I love it. Pure white and yellow. I love my life. I love my kids. I go through a lot, but I still have hope. I know what is love. And I still am I dreaming a lot. I still see dreams. I still feel young. And I love work. I don't want to be lazy. And I want looks good for YouTube channel, for you guys. I want done today my story. It's just my voice, but I know that's voice from my heart to you. Stay tuned. I will tell you more stories. I hope we tonight know who is the president and celebrate. Have a good night. Stay tuned.